Hello, my name is Linda Matthews, and I'm your teacher for the art and history of film. In this video, I want to go over the structure of the class and how you can contact me if you have any questions. So the first thing is that the class comes up in module view, and the first thing you'll see on the top of the page are announcements. Please pay attention to the announcements because I do send out important information in them. Next, you'll see about this course. And here you'll have the course orientation video that I'm recording right now. You'll have the syllabus. You'll have a little bit about me, how to put Canvas on your smartphone, tips for watching crash course videos, and any lecture slides that go with the class. So let's take a look at the syllabus. So my contact information, I'm located in Hawk 5 in Building B. So if you want to swing by and talk to me there, that's fine. One thing that's important is that my email is lmatthews@jcinc.org, and it's Matthews with one T. There are other teachers at the school who have the last name Matthews that spell it with two T's. If you send it to them, I'm not going to get your email. So make sure that you're spelling it with one T. All right, so for this course, it's an introduction to the history and methodology of filmmaking. You will be making a film second semester. First semester is kind of getting all the background information. And at the beginning of second semester, you'll be doing an analysis of a film. So in this class, students will learn how film developed as an art form over time. Film is a relatively new art form. It started at the beginning of the 20th century. Students will learn to use cinematic language and to analyze different elements of a film, including narrative, lighting, composition, framing, mise en scène, and sound. You will learn about different film genres in American films and foreign films. You'll learn about different technologies used in film and how those have changed over time. And you'll learn what you need to create a final film project and a final written analysis of the film scene of their choice. The textbook is Film Art and Introduction, and it's a relatively new book. It was published in 2020. All right, turning in work. I don't accept emailed homework just because I get a lot of things in my inbox. So if you have homework that you are having problems turning in, let me know through email and I will see what we can do about getting it into Canvas. Unless otherwise noted, all work is due before 11:59 p.m. on the due date shown in Canvas. Please make sure that you have this header on your work. I may be pulling some of the work as work samples, so it saves me time if you have that already there. So the late policy has changed this year. Rather than locking assignments at the end of the week or after a grace period, basically all assignments are going to remain unlocked for the whole semester. And you will lose 1% per day that they are late, and the maximum deduction will be 20%. So after 20 days, the highest that you can receive on your assignment is 80%. All IEP extensions will be honored before the late policy goes into effect. So if you have an IEP or a 504, that means you get your grace period and then the policy goes into effect. All late work must be turned in before the final exam. I will not accept late work after the final exam. You should be concentrating on getting the final done rather than late work. There are a handful of movies that I recommend you watch. Of course, there's a lot of films that are mentioned in the book. And I did send out a survey to see if anybody was interested in seeing other films on Thursday afternoons, and I'll resend out that survey. But films that you really should watch are Citizen Kane, Rear Window, Wizard of Oz, His Girl Friday, and Casablanca. And I have links here to the films in Rotten Tomatoes, so you can have a look at them. Most of them are available on streaming sites. If you don't have access to that, this is why I want to show them on Thursday afternoons. The grading categories, so the EF grade is worth 30%, and the way that I set up the EF grade is that you need to collect all of these and take them to the EF. So as you're completing things like the crash course videos, you're not going to get points then, you're going to get points after you show these to your EF. Discussions will be worth 15%, and we will have a discussion per week. Assessments, and this includes quizzes, tests, and projects, are worth 40%, and the final exam is worth 15%. And EF grades are submitted at the end of LP2 and LP4. You'll see that I created assignments in Canvas that gives a list of the items that you need to turn in to your EF. And for Academy students, I am your EF, so you'll be turning this information into me. All right, and just a reminder that with tests, at-home quizzes and tests should be done without help from others, and written work should be your own and cited correctly. Okay, so next is a little bit about me, so you can look through this. I love film. It doesn't necessarily say it here, but I'm hoping that you will, if you don't already have a love for film, you will develop one at the end of this class. All right. The other thing that I want to show you is how each week is set up. And this is slightly different. So Academy students, you may not be familiar with this. Home study students probably are a little more familiar with this. So each week I will have an assignments at a glance. And when you open this up, it will give you a list of things that you need to do for that week. So for example, it says, please read chapter 1, Film and the Art of Filmmaking, pages 2 to 16. So I will not put in a separate assignment for the reading. You need to come to this list and know that that is one thing that you need to do it for the list. If it's a video, then I will put an assignment in it, and the link to the video will be in the assignment. I have a little legend here that tells you what kind of assignment it is. So if you see the paper and pencil, it's a writing assignment. If you see the little open book, it's a reading assignment. If you see the camera, it's watch video or film. If it's the clapboard, it's something that you need to complete and turn into your EF. And if you see the owl, it means that it is an assessment, which is a quiz, test, essay, or project. So you will see this each week. So the first thing you should do every week is to check the assignments at a glance and go through and do whatever is in the list. So if we go back and look at this week overall, you'll see that you have assignments at a glance, and then things that you need to turn in have their own separate assignment. So you'll see the film history, movies or magic. If you open this up, this is where you will see a link to the film, also where you can get the handout. If you find that there are any broken links, please let me know and I will go back and fix them for you. All right, so that is just a general overview of what to expect each week. If you have any questions, you can email me at lmatthews@jcsinc.org. You can drop by Hawk 5, and I will answer any of your questions. So have a good week. I hope you enjoy this class, and we will be talking in the discussion soon.